Glenn Fulton here from Imperial Electrical. You might know me from Redwich Pedals, which was a company I started 20 years ago, which is still going strong, but I am here at the 2022 NAMM show with a new company, with a friend that I partner with, and the company is called Imperial Electrical. We've got two new products that we are showing at the show here, and this is the second of them. It's literally, it's about to go into production, so it's going to be available in probably 30 to 60 days time, and it is called the Imperial Electrical Appetite pedal. And you'll see by the top hat on the front of the pedal, it gives you an indication of who, and we're looking at getting some of that tone happening from, and also the particular album. There's a certain distinct guitar sound that album had, and it was the result of a modified plexi with an extra gain stage. And one of the key components in that sound of that particular album was almost like there's a mid-range boost, and it's almost like a half-cocked wah pedal, but it's not as extreme as that, but it just gives the sound some snarl and some swagger. So in the Appetite pedal, we've got two sections. We've got the second section, which is basically a FET-based version of a modified plexi. So there's a bit more gain than your usual plexi, and it's got a pre-control, preamp gain. It's got a tone control, and it's got the post-the output. And then the other part of it is a germanium transistor boost, and this is where I put the sculpting to get that slight mid-range honk. And of course, the benefit with germanium over silicon is that it's got a much more responsive feel for guitarists, definitely much more in the realm of tube amps and so on, which is obviously what we're going for. You can use each section separately. So this is just the amplifier by itself. The amplifier side, I should say. So this is the clean amp, and this is the amplifier on the pedal. And then this is the clean side of it, the clean boost with the mid-range sort of honk. But when you put them together, so it gets that snarl, it gets that honk, it'll cut through, because the sounds on that album, when you isolate them, the guitar sounds, they're really kind of ratty, you know, but within the framework of the whole album with all the other instruments, it sounds perfect. But it's got, you know, it's that 80s sound, but it's very specific to that one player. It's got when you run to the neck pickup, you know, there's that whole thing of the something thereabouts. So it gets you in that ballpark, but it also, as with the Zeppelin pedal, there's a lot of space there to craft your own sound. You know, it does it offers what I'm intending it to offer, but you're also able to use each side of them separately. You can obviously dial back the gain. You've got tone options. You've got the input stage, which you can modify the level of that. So there's a whole spectrum of different sounds within a really small, sort of tasty little pedal. And it's going to be, as I say, available maybe 30 to 60 days time, depending on how quickly we get through production. And it will be available from all of the usual suppliers, or by visiting our website, imperialelectricalpedals.com. And